gorgeous day here in Cincinnati, right around 60 degrees. There is a slight breeze out of the east. Sunny skies for the Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Cincinnati won the toss. They have deferred. It's been about 50-50. As Mike Tomlin's offense will be on the field to begin things. They had the bye, and then 2 weeks ago, of course, they had that terrific win down in Jacksonville.
It's up top right here. They love the tight bunch.
That means Washington is the third receiver. They go outside. That's Hines Ward. He's got the first down. He's on the move. He makes a great cut inside, and he takes it to the 43-yard line and brought down on the play from the 43. Big again to Mewelde Moore. He got right by the oncoming rush. The blitz was owned by Jonathan Joseph, and Dukwe on the far side makes a grab on the receiver, who was Ward. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and a player is down across the way at about the 43-yard line.
And just keep an eye on Hines Ward. I mean, this is a guy that throws his body around. He is a most complete receiver in the game. He is unselfish, a great competitor, and he's willing to block.
Spaeth, the one who caught the pass. Timeout. Moore is in the backfield. It's an end around, and this is Nate Washington, a fourth-year undrafted player out of Tiffin, who was brought down by Antoine Odom.
Fearless in the pocket. He holds the ball till the very end. You just watch Hines Ward at the end here cleaning up the play. And the thing you know about him is he doesn't take plays off. He'll do whatever it takes to win. That was a clean block there by Hines Ward. This has been a problem down for the Bengals. They haven't been able to get off the field.
Fanene is checked in on the defensive line. Good block by Cologne. Here's Roethlisberger wide open. The catch made. Santonio Holmes to the 2 and brought down by Dhani Jones. A catch of 32 yards. Roethlisberger right on the money. Jones the tackle. First and goal, Pittsburgh.
And this is going to be a problem for the Bengals all day. Ben Roethlisberger will sit in there and take a hit. And he has great vision. His eyes are always down the field. He doesn't see the rush, and he makes a lot of plays late in the play. He'll sit in there. He'll do whatever it takes to find a completion.
They got Spaeth and Miller on the far. First and goal at the 2. Moore is open. And he's got the touchdown, beating the linebacker, Brandon Johnson. A 2-yard touchdown pass that goes to Mewelde Moore, his first reception in the end zone this year for the Steelers.
A couple completions and then finish it off with a score. And that's just an example right there. Brandon Johnson filled in for Keith Rivers. He had his eyes in the backfield. He was a little late getting out to the flat to cover Mewelde Moore.
Benson, good block by Kelly. Got by Ferrier, brought down by Hoke and by Harrison on a gain of a yard, and he's up to about the 38-yard line. Last one at the 25, first and 10. There is a nickel back out there for Cincinnati's defense, and that is David Jones. Quick slant, Santonio Holmes. Jones there to make the stop about the 22-yard line. Pittsburgh just punted. Second possession for Cincinnati, 22-yard line, first and 10. There is a bobbled handoff. And T.J. Hushmanzada is brought down by Aaron Smith.
You know, Kevin, time of possession is going to be an issue. They've not done enough with their opportunities.
Oh my gosh, what a horrible punt by Kyle Larson.
That's 2 in a row now.
It was picked up by Caldwell. What kind of punt on a 15-yard missed strike by the 5th-year veteran Larson. Wow. 3:17 first quarter. Cologne with the block. That's Hines Ward. Brought down by Leon Hall, a former #1 pick out of Michigan. Roethlisberger, 7 of 9, throwing the ball. Hands off with the lead block by Cologne and by Miller. Mewelde Moore down to the 2-yard line. Reed is in there. He has not missed a field goal this season. With that calf injury against Jacksonville, and he puts it through and extends the Pittsburgh lead 10-zip over Cincinnati in 42 seconds. And Cooks is the fullback in the backfield. Here comes Harrison. Yep, he's holding on, and Harrison comes up with another sack. He gobbles up Fitzpatrick on a loss of 7. Back at the 13-yard line, sack Number 7 for James Harrison, the team MVP a season ago.
And Reggie Kelly, you see the tight end at the top of your screen. He has his hands full today, as does Levi Jones, the left tackle. But Ryan Fitzpatrick, as tough as it is, you got to learn to really step up in the pocket against this Pittsburgh defense. They bring Woodley and Harrison off the edge. It makes it very difficult for quarterbacks in the pocket.
Watson at the side of Fitzpatrick. He got away from Harrison. That's dropped by Henry, and there was pressure up the middle, and that was applied by Lamar Woodley. With a couple tight ends, Spaeth and Miller, first down and 10. That's Ward in motion. Moore's in the backfield. Good block by Cologne. That will carve out some yards. Pecco makes the stop on Moore. Months ago by Pittsburgh. Roethlisberger's 2-yard touchdown pass. The only touchdown in the game, and on 1st and 10, here comes Fitzpatrick going deep, looking for Henry, and knocked away by Taylor. What a terrific defensive play. Ike Taylor, 4th-round pick from Louisiana Lafayette, a 4-year starter with a terrific move against a much taller and angular Chris Henry. 2nd and 10 coming up.
And look who jumps. I mean, who's being the more athletic player there? I mean,
Timmons remains, 3rd down and 8. Watson offers the block on Ferrier, but Ferrier fights it off and makes the play. Oh, what terrific linebacking work by the former Pro Bowler James Ferrier. He took the block from Watson, threw him aside, throws him for a loss of 2. It's a sack, back to the 19.
And they don't even block Timmons up top. Where they are in terms of protection, the ball does come out very quick.
Into a nickel secondary. Here comes Roethlisberger. He's got his receiver at about the 50-yard line. That is Santonio Holmes, and he
pick up some big yards.
Washington, bottom of your screen. David Jones is the nickel back on 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line. Play action with the big block on the play. The Hartwig goes outside. Holmes with the catch right in front of Jones.
Powerful off the edge.
Townsend is in, and they've also got Timmons in, 1st and 20, and that is caught by Henry. Boy, was he drilled by Clark. What a hit. Benson in the backfield with Coates as the fullback in motion as Hushmanzada. They go outside quickly to T.J. Hushmanzada, a Pro Bowl season ago. Reading it well was Ike Taylor.
Better job sitting in there, trusting the protection and making good, accurate throws.
3rd down and 2. Henry came in, nickel defense. Here comes Harrison, and Fitzpatrick loses his way, and he's sacked back at about the 27-yard line. Harrison had a first-half sack. He has his second. He throws him for a 13-yard loss to the 28.
And this is what you have to realize. This isn't the Ivy League anymore. I mean, these guys are phenomenally good athletes, and they can tackle. They're quick. They get upfield, and James Harrison is not going to miss too many quarterbacks like that.
Washington out there from the 45. Nickel secondary. Mewelde Moore. He got by Ndukwe. He gets a great downfield block from Washington. Boy, do they block well in Pittsburgh. Run out of bounds across the way by Jones. A 24-yard scamper. They'll spot him at the 31-yard line.
And you just watch the missed tackle in Ndukwe. And nice job by Mewelde Moore kicking out of it. But the perimeter players, look at them block. The wide receivers block here in the running game. I'm hearing what he's saying.
You see the play clock. Here is Moore, blocked by Stapleton, held off the edge. What a block by Stapleton. What a run by Mewelde Moore. His 2nd touchdown today. A 13-yard sprint.
And what you have to do is you have to be able to contain Antoine Odom. He has to get outside. He can't let that run get outside him. He has to force it back up inside where he has help.
Fitzpatrick will roll. Woodley just shut the door. There was no place to go. In fact, in back of Woodley, they had foot. Loss of 3. Nickel backfield. Gaines the nickel. Fitzpatrick hit and devoured. Brought down by Timmons. Ferrier back there as well. Back to the 43-yard line. And Sims and Rucker for Cincinnati. 1st down and 10. It's off to Moore. Gigantic hole on the right side. Brought down by Dexter Jackson. They get much-needed breathing space to the 25. And it's a gain of 16 yards by Mewelde Moore.
And just watch that hole, and you can see right there, it's that zone blocking scheme. Justin Hartwig, Stapleton inside. They do a nice job setting the point and then getting back up on the 2nd level.
Moore remains. Ward atop your screen. Washington is the 3rd receiver for Roethlisberger. The blitz is on. Big Ben throws. Caught by Holmes. He's got the 1st down. spinning his way to the 45-yard line. A 17-yard pickup on 3rd and 7. Ben Roethlisberger.
You're not lying with a big-time throw. A perfect throw and a great catch. Get it done here. That's pretty good coverage by Jonathan Joseph. But Roethlisberger put it in the only place he could. Low and away, outside, using the boundary. Good throw by Ben Roethlisberger.
So, 2nd down and 5. Play action by Roethlisberger. Good block on the play by Heath Miller, and he's got his receiver, Washington. Nate Washington has caught another long touchdown pass for the 2nd consecutive game. A 50-yard strike by Roethlisberger, a career-long catch for the touchdown for Nate the Great Washington. He caught a 48-yard touchdown pass 2 weeks ago against the Jacksonville Jaguars.
And look who he went up against. You see the safety taking a peek, and they get the one-on-one coverage, and he's going after Jeffrey Pope, a player that they just brought up.
From the 19. Benson in the backfield. Kelly back there is the lead blocker. Benson wrapped up and brought down by Harrison. You said it before. Henry is one of 3 receivers. There's a block by Watson, and right by him goes Timmons. Timmons came flying through. Watson could not control him with the block. That is the 6th sack today by Pittsburgh. That is a season high. And now beginning to grab the Cincinnati throat and squeeze.
And look at him just throw him down to the ground. This has been a problem all day. We talked about it on the first series of the game. You can't expect these backs to be able to block these linebackers. You have to help out.
1st and 10 for Roethlisberger. The fake to Moore. Look at the great play fake. And now Ben going for the jugular, looking for Hines Ward. There's a flag on the play, and the coverage on the play was by Jonathan Joseph going up against one of the great receivers in the NFL right now, Hines Ward, a 4-time Pro Bowler. One of the best we've ever seen. Certainly the best statistically for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Defense, number 22. Ball is placed at the spot of the foul. 1st down.
Ward is at the bottom of your screen. And the handoff goes to Moore. He is brought down by Dhani Jones, their leading tackler, and the gain is to the 1. Little's in motion, same side as Spaeth. Here comes Moore. Hit by Dhani Jones, and he bounces and backpedals into the end zone for his 3rd touchdown today. Familiarity was there, and he signs as a free agent this past offseason from the Vikings.
In initial contact, he keeps those legs churning and finds a way to fall forward for the score. And you're right. Mike Tomlin told us, he said, I knew all about this guy from my time in Minnesota. I felt he could help us as a 3rd down back, but he's been more than that today.
He's out of the game, and Carter taking his place, 2nd and 10. This is T.J. Hutchinson lost the ball, and it's picked up on. They call it an incomplete pass. Nick Eason.
Again, they have to build a football team around him. Everybody must play better.
3rd down and 10 against the nickel. He lost the ball. It's a fumble, and Pittsburgh's got it. I think it was Lamar Woodley who got the ball, the guy that's replacing Clark Higgins, who left before the season. Iced up right arm.
And we talked about ball security, how important that was going to be, and the ability to step up in the pocket. I mean, you're talking about 2 linebackers, Woodley and Harrison, that have combined for 12 sacks coming into today's game. The other thing we said, you can't hold the ball. It's got to come out quick. He did a much better job of that. You see right there, these 2 guys cause havoc in opponents' backfields. As a quarterback, you have to know that coming in, the ball must come out.
New quarterback is Byron Leftwich. He is in the game.
In the 4th quarter.
Jeremy Parkett, 65, now playing the right tackle for Cologne. 3rd down and 6. Leftwich guns a pass, and Linus Swede drops the ball. He had just checked in the game, his first offensive snap. Or do they call it a catch? Let's see. Yep, they call it a catch for Swede.
Jake Delhomme had in Carolina that is causing him the problems right now.
3rd and 7. Parkett with a nice block. That's a deflected pass, reeled in by Hines Ward. There's a touchdown. There's a flag thrown as well. And a whiff on the tackle by Jonathan Joseph. He was on the wing against the great Hines Ward, and that young guy just got that ball as Ward comes up with a touchdown reception, his 5th of the year. He had the game-winning touchdown reception against Jacksonville 2 weeks ago.
After the touchdown, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, Cincinnati number 28. That 15-yard penalty will be enforced on the kickoff. The touchdown counts.
Well, the thing I like about Hines Ward, this guy has fun playing the game. I mean, Every time you see him, it seems like he always has a smile on his face. He is a great player. He's a great competitor. He's a great team leader. And, you know, he's one of the most unselfish receivers. You talk about a position in the National Football League that has some selfishness. There's a guy right there that gets it.
Anthony Smith now playing one of the defensive back positions. He's back at that safety. It's 3rd down and 2. Jordan Palmer. Catch made by Watson, drilled by William Gain. 1-yard gain to the 28. Gain is 2 years out of Louisville, and he is a hard hitter. 0-7 Cincinnati, 5-1 Pittsburgh, 3-1 on the road, 3 consecutive Steeler wins. They are on a roll. Roethlisberger had 2 touchdown passes today. Moore had 3 touchdowns.